if, okay, wouldn't be so obsessed with her looks. It's annoying. If you sprinkled some cheese on the pasta, it will taste great. If only George hadn't come down with the flu, he could have joined us on the trip. Okay, the third conditional. Mr. Simpson wishes he had paid. It is a wish for the past. Had paid better attention to his health when he was younger. Okay, so here we are going to deal with the listening section. So listen to an interview with a fitness instructor about the advantages and disadvantages of joining a gym. Please listen to it carefully, and then you have to complete these 10 sentences here. Okay, so I'm going to play the recording only once. You may play it as many times as you wish. Okay, so let's proceed with it.
We're talking to fitness instructor Nikki Taylor this morning. She's telling us about the benefits and the drawbacks of joining a gym. So, first of all, Nikki, could you tell us why it's a good idea to join a gym?
Yes, of course. To begin with, as a fitness instructor, I always want to encourage people to exercise. If you join a gym, you have the opportunity to do many different types of exercise in one place. For example, you can work on weights machines to increase your muscle strength, and then later, you can do some aerobic exercise on the spinning machines and treadmills. So the great thing is that when you are at the gym, you can work on all the key points required to stay fit and healthy.
Well, that sounds great. But aren't there any disadvantages to doing all that exercise in a gym?
You know what? I think when people are getting back to fitness, the gym is fine by itself. However, I always encourage my clients to combine gym exercise with outdoor pursuits when they become more confident. For instance, treadmills can simulate all sorts of imaginary routes which take you up and down hills, but nothing beats actually cycling or running up and down real hills outside. Exercising while breathing fresh air and facing other challenges, such as strong winds or a hot sun, makes the experience much more beneficial.
I suppose you're right. And most people spend their whole day stuck indoors working. So getting outside for exercise is probably a good thing emotionally too. So why should any of us even join a gym at all?
Doing regular circuits in the gym will help you to build up muscle strength, and you can improve your balance. One of the biggest advantages to joining a gym, though, is that you feel obliged to exercise. If you say to yourself, "I'm going to go jogging every morning," it's very easy to make an excuse not to go. However, when people have gym memberships, they're usually much stricter with themselves. They make a schedule and they stick to it.
Why is that?
Well, the main factor is that they have paid for a gym membership. If you know you have to pay a certain amount of money every month, then you want to know that you will get your money's worth. People usually won't miss a workout because they don't want to feel they have thrown their money away.
Is it expensive to join a gym then?
Yes, it usually is. If you want to join a nice gym, then you'll normally have to pay quite a lot of money. This is another disadvantage. Not everyone can afford to give up that much money every month to exercise, but there are alternatives for these people. If you can afford to, then join a gym. If you can't, you can get an exercise mat for your house and make yourself do sit-ups, push-ups, and other stretches every morning and evening. Go jogging in the park a couple of mornings per week. You can manage to exercise just as much. The key is to make sure you stick to your schedule. If you are strict with yourself and keep to your schedules, then you get fit and stay fit. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to be healthy. If you spend a lot of money on a gym membership in order to stay fit, and you don't have enough money for other things like entertainment and socializing, then your emotional health probably won't benefit.
Okay, thanks, Nikki. We'll talk to you a little more after a quick break.
Okay, so here our recording finished. You may play it twice, 3 times, 4 times, as many times as you wish, but because here we don't have time, please stop the recording, hear it, hear the text, hear the part that you heard about advantages and disadvantages of joining a gym 2 or 3 times, as many times as you wish. And let's proceed with our exercise here now. So as a fitness instructor, Nikki always wants to do what? Wants to encourage people to exercise, because she says,
To begin with, as a fitness instructor, I always want to encourage people to exercise.
okay, in a gym you can work on weights machines to increase and you can go on spinning machines and treadmills, okay, so to increase your what? Your muscle strength, okay, and it is said,
You can work on weights machines to increase your muscle strength.
okay, being in the gym allows you to work on to keep you fit and healthy, to work on all the key points, okay.
So the great thing is that when you are at the gym, you can work on all the key points required to stay fit and healthy.
Okay, Nikki thinks it's a good idea for people to combine gym exercises with other pursuits.
However, I always encourage my clients to combine gym exercise with outdoor pursuits when they become more confident.
So outdoor pursuits, it means activities, okay? Modern treadmills can simulate different, which take you up and down hills, simulate different what? Okay, imaginary routes.
Treadmills can simulate all sorts of imaginary routes which take you up and down hills.
Okay. However, Nikki believes that the experience of running or cycling outdoors is still much better than using gym equipment.
Nothing beats actually cycling or running up and down real hills outside.
Okay, so again.
Nothing beats actually cycling or running up and down real hills outside.
Okay, one of the biggest advantages to join a gym is that to exercise because you are paying for it. You feel obliged that you have to do it because I pay, so I'm going to do it.
One of the biggest advantages to joining a gym, though, is that you feel obliged to exercise.
Nikki thinks it's easy not to work out if you don't have a gym membership. So Nikki thinks it's easy to make an excuse. It's
very easy to make an excuse not to go.
Okay. If people can afford a gym membership, they can do stretches on an exercise mat at home.
If you can't, you can get an exercise mat for your house.
For Nikki, the key to keeping fit is to ensure you stick to your schedule. It means to remain loyal to your schedule, to have an everyday routine.
The key is to make sure you stick to your schedule.
Okay, to your program, everyday routine. Exercise 7, you are going to have it at home. It is a portfolio activity, please. So into an A4 paper, or maybe you can work it on a Word document. It will be better for me. Okay, so your teacher has asked you to write an essay explaining the advantages and disadvantages of joining a gym, and especially this listening will help you very much. So write about, your essay should be 140 to 190 words. You have to write about proper equipment, the tools, expensive gym membership, or other things that you may think of. Okay, so here it is the end of our today's or of our week's lesson. So please, for homework, remember that I'm going to upload all these materials at Moodle, that you all have your passwords there. So students book, page 100, exercise 7. Okay, it was the one that you had to deal with the writing. It is this one. Okay, it is portfolio activity, so please be careful. Okay, then you are going to deal with workbook, language knowledge 6, page 74-75, and something new. On Sunday the 29th of March, we are going to make a test on module 4, 5, and 6 in order to make a revision of all our knowledges here. Okay, the deadline for students book, exercise, and workbook will be this one, 28th of March 2020, whereas our test will be on 29th of March, time 11, okay, 11 a.m. up to 1 p.m. Okay, so thank you very much.